So I am in the middle of doing my devotionals for the day. It's been pretty slow around here, still just trying to recover. I've still been in quite a bit of pain from the UTI, but I am getting better every single day, and so I'm really, really grateful for that. But I just wanted to share how much I am absolutely loving the Daily Grace Co. Devotionals that I've been doing. So back on Instagram a while back, I showed that I literally ordered 1,000,000 copies during their $5 and $10 sale. And so most of the devotionals are literally anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks long, and so it's going to take me a long time to finish all of them, and they're really in-depth devotionals. And so depending on what we have going on that day, like when we're traveling to Houston or when I'm in surgery and stuff, I don't get to do them every single day, just because they take so long to do. But I love when I'm able to actually work through them, and I'm obviously going to be working through the few that I got for well over a year, because I think I got 15 copies or something like that, all over different topics. The first one that I started was the anxiety study, just because we were really struggling with doing, that's when the surgery was coming up, and we were starting the new round of treatments and everything, and it really helped going into that. Now, I obviously haven't finished it because I haven't had enough time to, but that's the It Is Well study, a study walking away from anxiety and into God's Word, and I have absolutely loved it so far. Each section goes through and actually has the actual scriptures devotional that it follows for that day, along with the actual written devotional, and so I can go through and take notes and everything. And then it has reflection questions that not only talk about what exactly you learned in the devotional, and have you repeat concepts, but it also really dives really deep into making you reflect on your own heart and on your own mind and work through these problems in a biblical way so that you can practically apply it, which I absolutely love. So I'm doing the It Is Well study, but I've shared on here recently that because I've been feeling so bad and because there's just so much going on, I'm also suffering really bad from depression right now. Depression and anxiety and PTSD are something that I struggle with on a daily basis, and it just kind of varies each day depending on which brain cootie, as my husband calls it, is worse that day. And here lately it has definitely been my depression. It's even caused me to start having a lot of nightmares, and which then triggers my PTSD, because a lot of my nightmares stem from things that have happened to me that caused my PTSD. So I am taking a break from the It Is Well anxiety study, and today I am going to be switching over to Never Alone, which is the depression study. And so I'm just really excited to start these devotionals, and I figure why not just go through and pick out the devotionals that I'm actually struggling with. And so anxiety and depression are something that I really struggle with here lately, and so instead of just working through one of them, I'm going to choose each day, when I'm able to do one of these studies, which one I'm struggling with more and which one I need to kind of lean into the Bible with more. And that's the one that I'm going to do that day. And so I'm going to kind of be doing these together since I struggle with both of them. But I just wanted to show you the inside cover of everything. So this is the Never Alone study, walking with God through depression. I actually haven't even opened this one, so I'm kind of doing it as a first look with y'all before I start. But all of their studies come with study suggestions, how to actually go through and study not only this devotional, but study the Bible in a much more practical way so you can get as much as possible out of it, and how to use the study. Just tips on how to make the most of it that I really like and I really enjoy following. And then also walking through just observations, interpretation, and application of what you are studying. And so it walks you through how and why it sets up each devotional and how you can really apply it to your life, which I absolutely love. So this one has the attributes of God and the meta narrative of Scripture that it kind of goes into for the introduction. But then also the table of contents, you can see that this is a 4-week, maybe more. Let me turn the page. Yeah, a 4-week devotional. And so it goes through and literally walks you through like different stories within the Bible that we can pull from. And so I just absolutely love it. Of course, they put the disclaimer in there that if you are struggling from depression or anxiety, while God is the ultimate authority on all things, they obviously suggest that you seek counseling if that is something that you need. I have been debating starting counseling myself again, and so that might be something that happens in the near future. I've gone through it before. I'm just not currently doing any therapy. But I love how pretty they are. Like, it makes it, I know that's not a big deal, and like the pictures aren't really what is the purpose of everything, but it just makes me really motivated to continue working through it when it looks so pretty, and I feel so put together when I'm walking through these devotionals. Also, this is my dog right now. I don't know what he is doing, but this is my dog right now. Oh, Butterball, what are you doing? Butterball. Alright, so, wow, my dark circles are really bad. So, I have flung a craving on myself for Philly cheesesteak sliders. So, a lot of y'all don't probably know this, but my family used to own a restaurant, and one of like the biggest selling items that we absolutely were known for were our Philly cheesesteak sliders, and so we still make them at our house a lot. And of course, we don't have the same like ingredients that we have access to through big restaurants and stuff like that. And so we've had to adapt it just a little bit, but I wanted to show y'all because it is delicious and it's so simple to make. So you can get the Philly meat, it's like Steak-'em from Walmart, or I think Kroger has it as well. And you cook the Philly meat, and then you get a bag of the seasoned blend veggies, which is the bell pepper and onion mix, and cook the meat, and then you throw in the frozen vegetables to it, and you can see what it looks like here. And then all you do is add some black pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, just a little bit of seasoning salt, and you just flavor to taste. It is absolutely delicious. So then what you do with the meat, slather a ton of mayonnaise on a King's Hawaiian bread roll, slather a ton of mayonnaise on either side of it, and then we usually make it with provolone cheese or white American cheese, but you can put whatever cheese on it you want. My favorite is the white American or provolone, but I know that we've done it with like mozzarella, Swiss, we've even done it with cheddar before, and you just put it in the oven until the cheese has been melted, and oh my gosh, it is delicious. And another cool thing about this is even though they're sliders, they are super filling, like very filling. I, even pre-cancer, when I was able to eat a lot more than I am currently, I could only eat maybe 3, and now I can eat like 1 or 2, and I am like absolutely stuffed. But they are amazing. So if y'all try them, be sure to let us know. I will post a picture of what they look like when they're all finished. But they are so freaking fantastic. So, my little tip for the night.
So, I currently got the shot in my right arm, and I'm laying on my right side. Her tumor is on her left side, and she's laying on her left side.
To try to alleviate the back pain.
Oh, well then, you have a different reason, but either way, we're both sitting here in pain. Now, we could rotate to the other side. That would probably make sense. However, this is happening,
And he's just so cute.
and there is nothing we can do about this now because he is laying on both of us.
And he's just so
and
cute.
we don't want to move him. He's just, look at him. Look at this cuteness. Look at this cuteness.
Butterball.
Butterball. So
I love my dog.
here we are, in pain, unable to move,
All for the sake of our child.
all for the sake of our child,
Our fur baby.
our fur baby.
That's our baby. I don't want to leave him for 2 weeks.
But that's coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up in less than a week.
Ow, Butter. Oh, he's trying to get closer.
Oh my gosh! Oh, oh God, no! Good grief! He sat down between us.
He knows we're talking about him.
Mm-hmm. He knows we're talking about him, and he
Hi,
smells food on my breath.
Hi. Let me see it so they can see. Butterball, what are you doing? Butterball. He's literally about to lay down. Yeah.
Game over. Game over. He's just gonna stick his face right between us, and
All right, so, hi, baby.
so here we go. He has laid down officially between the both of us because, you know, he loves to get between us.
Him's a good boy.
Or bad dog for
No.
he's trying to break up our marriage. That's what he's doing. He doesn't want me near you and doesn't want you near me.
He's trying to love us both.
We can imagine that, but we know what it actually is, right?
He makes me happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Butterball. This is Brittany's,
American Bulldog.
and he is a cutie. I will give him that.
Him's the cutest dog in the whole wide world.
I'll be honest. He's cuter than my dog. My dog is a terror. I don't even like my dog anymore. Now that I've met the cutest puppy in the world. We'll have to do a separate video for Delita introducing her.